What's up, Scorpio? Let's see what messages Spirit has for you. Oh, for the next 48 hours, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Scorpio placements. Okay. You guys might have a Cancer placement or be dealing with a Cancer. You guys have the Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Hierophant, the Two of Pentacles. Then you have the Ten of Cups. Aw. The Six of Cups. The Star. Some of you guys might be getting back with an ex. You guys could be getting back with someone that you saw was your Ten of Cups, okay? You could have known this person when you were younger. I could be talking to someone here that's older, like you're in your late 30s, 40s, even 50s. You could reunite with someone from your past. This is someone that you thought you were going to have everything with. And like since time has passed, it feels like things are healed. This is like a wish come true. Some of you guys, if that's not resonating, it feels like you missed out on an opportunity with someone in your past. Could have been recently, like within like the last 2 to 5 years. I know that's like 5 years. How's that recent? It's pretty recent. Could be 10, you know? But it just feels like time is it's a construct, right? But it just feels like within the last 5 years, if a relationship didn't work out for you, and it's one that you wanted, I feel like it's going to come back around for you. And it's going to allow you to have like a beautiful reunion here. There's something here about a union. And so I just feel like, again, this is someone that you have dealt with in the past. And I feel like the situation, time has passed. You guys have healed whatever was not helping or not aiding in growth in this relationship here in the past. It feels like you guys have learned something, and you're gonna be able to come in and make a family. Yeah, something about getting married, having a family. And if that's like not what you want, this is long term. Okay. Ten of Pentacles, let's talk about the money that you are currently about to receive. With that 10 there, you might see more boosts in your finances come October. So next month, okay? Especially towards your season. So towards the start of Scorpio season. You have abundant energy here in the next 48 hours. You guys could be looking really, really good. A lot of you guys could have invested money. Again, Scorpio, you guys are really, really good about starting businesses or being practical and like not too like emotionally aloof, I guess you can say, when it comes to certain types of investments. I feel like what's important to you is what is aiding in this Ten of Pentacles. And so you guys could have started a passion project that's now paying off. You guys could be working some sort of event this weekend that's paying off. There's something here about, for some of you, something you've created, you're doing that here in the next 48 hours, and it's going to yield you some really, really good returns is what I'm getting. Other than that, it just feels like you guys are feeling very abundant. Like I said, your money's looking good. Some of you guys have been saving. Some of you guys have really just been trying to put forth your best foot in order to facilitate more comfortability in your life, more stability. You guys could be saving and that's all you're doing. It feels like somebody here could feel like, are you ever going to do something with what you're saving is what I'm picking up on. And it feels like you will. But that's up to you as well. Like if you're just saving just to save and you have no purpose aimed at it other than to have money, well then that's what you're going to have, right? But if you're comfortable with eventually touching the savings and maybe going on a vacation or buying something of a real necessity, whether that's a car or a home, as long as it's of real necessity, I see it working out in your favor in that regard. Okay, so I do see here in the next 48, you are either getting a really big payday. Somebody here could be winning the lottery. What's it at, like $2 billion now? But yeah, it's like there's something here about money being in your favor. But I do feel like by October, for sure, your money situation is going to look a lot better. You guys are going to be feeling more abundant and more comfortable to do things outside of the necessity, okay? With the Nine of Wands here, with that Ten of Pentacles to the Nine of Wands, you guys could be really determined. You guys could be picking up a second job. Some of you guys could be door dashing, Ubering, just something like that. It feels like a way to make fast cash. And I feel like you guys could be getting that kind of cash here in the next 48 hours because of your determination. Also, too, you guys could be feeling really tired. You guys could be feeling overworked, overburdened. You guys could be working tirelessly to make this Ten of Pentacles happen, right? And so it just feels like not only do you have your 9 to 5, but you have your 5 to 9. You might be working 3 jobs. You know, you could have like several part-time jobs, okay? Because you're just like, well, I need to make extra money where I can make extra money. And so it just feels like you guys are determined to make this happen, but you are starting to feel a little weighed down by it. So you guys could be feeling a little tired here in the next 48. If that's the case, take a break. You know, it's like you can only go on this, you can only go as far as you can go before you're like on empty. Okay, and so it's like you're no good when you're on empty. So try to get as much rest as you can where you can. Try not to stress out about whether or not you're going to be receiving the rewards for your work. I mean, I've never seen somebody work hard, like really hard, and not get the rewards for that. So just keep moving forward on whatever this is. It just feels like there's a level of determination. Try not to overdo it is what I'm getting as well. All right. Again, you're good to no one if you're like on fumes, okay? The Hierophant, you could be dealing with a Taurus here. In the next 48, there could be new commitments. You guys could be dating someone new. You guys could be moving to the next step here. You guys could be moving in as well. It just feels like you guys are genuinely on the right path right now when it comes to your relationships. This could also be platonic. It just feels like the people that are around you are the people that are going to continue to be around you. A lot of you guys could, you know, have one or two really good friends and that's it. And then it's like you have your partner, and then maybe you're close with your family, your siblings. So whatever this is, it just feels like you guys are doing really well when it comes to your relationships. It doesn't have to be a romantic thing. Some of you guys are looking for romantic relationships. Those what I'm picking up on. Yeah, it's like you guys are in your head about whether or not you want to date, whether or not it's going to be worth it, whether or not you have time. Again, prioritize things, right? So it's like all work, no play, you know, makes you a dull boy or girl. But it just feels like it's okay to be very determined. It's okay to be ambitious. It's okay to work. It's okay to be that person. You know, maybe go out and meet somebody that matches your energy, right? Don't just shield yourself off to the idea that you have to do this one thing and then, you know, there needs to be no balance elsewhere in your life. Like, no, like everything has to be balanced, okay? Like, give yourself the permission to relax. Give yourself the permission to go out there and test the waters, you know, but just stay focused, right? That's what I'm really picking up on. So in the next 48, you guys could be either getting into relationships, dating, or really focused on your relationships here. Romantic, platonic, personal, family, you name it. Okay. Two of Pentacles, like I said, somebody here in the next 48 is contemplating whether or not they either want to be in a relationship or whether or not they want to go out there and put themselves in a position to get in a relationship. Some of you guys feel like you have not done all the healing that you've needed from past relationships, okay? And some of you guys could be healing from a relationship that you thought was going to be your 10 of Cups. But now it's like you guys could be looking at things from a different perspective. You've kept to yourself long enough, and I feel like now's the opportunity for you to go out there and manifest new love if you want it, new opportunities, new friendships. Doesn't matter, like, so, you know, the idea that if you go out on a date with someone that it has to be specifically romantic. No, it doesn't. You could literally go out with someone and just put it out there like, hey, if this does not work out where we have that like initial attraction, then let's just be friends. Okay, so put it out there, like take the stress off of whatever is stressing you. Okay, and by doing so, that's by you being vocal, that's by you being understanding to the idea that you don't have to remain in your head. Okay, like you could be really attracted to someone, but at the end of the day, like this isn't about you guys being, you know, forced in a situation you don't want to be in. Again, this could be work too. It's like you can enjoy doing something, but maybe it doesn't pay enough. But you got to make that decision, right? Because you're like, well, I like the people, but I don't make enough pay. Well, are those people going to pay your bills? You know, so things like that. There's something here about you guys needing to be more practical in the next 48 hours with the decisions that you're making. Okay, there's a level of strategy here that is being asked of you in order to move on to whatever is coming for you here in the near future. So I feel like in the next 48, you guys could really be thinking about the future, what it is that you want, how it is that you want to go about it. But in the meantime, some of you guys are feeling very abundant in your lives. You guys are working hard on yourselves, on your relationships, dynamics, all that stuff. And so it just feels like in the next 48, you guys could really be thinking hard as to what the next move should be in order to facilitate more abundance and happiness in your life. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Hopefully this helps and resonates. I'll catch you in the next one.